Jamie, it's almost here, the start of the season, albeit 2 months later than usual. Are you looking forward to it?
It's been the longest pre-season we've ever had. I think we've had pre-season. Yeah, really looking forward to it. Like everyone else, it's a shame with the recent announcements with regarding fans that the fans can't be a part of it for the vast majority of fixtures. Certainly not for the league. But the players are really looking forward to. They're chomping at the bit, ready just to get going. There's only so many minutes you can do in pre-season, and there's so many training sessions. But I think when it kicks in naturally for any player, anyone who's involved in football, when that whistle blows in that first game of the season, there's just a real shift, a real change in mentality. And you want that all the time. You want it in pre-season games, but unfortunately, and I know that has been a player in the past, that it only naturally kicks in on real proper games. So having that to look forward to on Saturday against Gateshead is brilliant, and then obviously we've got a massive game in the league on Tuesday with York.
Does it make a difference this year with it being the FA Cup to kick things off instead of a league game?
No, not necessarily. Obviously the FA Cup is a competition that you want to be involved in. You want to go as far as you can in the cup. I think I won't be the only manager ever to say that one of the main things in the FA Cup is around that financial package that you get if you do win and get a good TV package and a good draw. So you want to push yourself and you want to win every game of football. So the FA Cup's big. The big thing in the FA Cup as well is also the fans being a part of something, and that's obviously difficult for us this season. But nevertheless, we're looking forward to it. I don't think that the draw could have been any crueler to us, and perhaps Gateshead might say the same as well. Two really, you would hope, strong competitive teams, and they had a fantastic season last season, and by all accounts one of the better sides in the league last year. So it's not an easy way to start, and I think they'll probably think the same. But it'll be a good battle, and I'm sure at the end of it the best team will hopefully win, and naturally you hope that's going to be you.
Looking ahead to the league campaign, what are your expectations for this season? Obviously there's been a lot of changes with the squad and obviously COVID and all that kind of thing. What are you expecting?
I think any manager that goes into the season expecting anything less than promotion is difficult for me to stomach. For me to say, we just want to recalibrate and get used to this league. It's not about that for us. We want to try and bounce back up and want to go again. All 22 managers in the league, I'm sure, will be saying the same sort of thing to their players. So it's going to be tough. We've every season we're coming up against big, strong clubs, strong sides. The likes of York, who are going to be up there, Boston, Kidderminster. I mean, I could go through them all, and the resources that a lot of clubs have got this season. And I think it's it's been well publicised how some teams are really pushing on and trying to get themselves promotion this season. So it's going to be tough, but we've done it before against the odds, and I'm confident that we can do it again. And if not, we're going to give it a really, really, really good go, and playoffs would be second best for us.
Are you happy with the squad of players that you've got at the moment? Are you looking to bring anybody else in? Obviously, we know the financial situation at the moment is difficult for all clubs.
Yeah, the players have been great because, like most managers, if they're being as honest and transparent as me, it is around the budget, and it is about the uncertainty of getting fans in, and what's going to be, how we're going to possibly pay players who we're looking at giving up 3 nights a week and travelling the length and breadth of the country, at least the north of the country. But they, the lads that we've got, a good bunch. They understand the situation. I know it's not just Chorley. They know it's a national. It's a global issue, isn't it, that we're all trying to deal with. But the players that we've got have been brilliant. Obviously, it's transition for the club. It goes without saying that it's going to be more difficult for us. We've not got the consistency that we've probably utilised a lot season after season. I've been here for a long time. There's a lot of backroom staff been here a long time, and the players usually have been here a long time. Now we've only got 4 from last season. We've got good core values with the lads that we've got. They know what it's about. A proper community, family-orientated club. We speak to each other with respect, and we're all winners. We all want the same thing, but we've recruited players who have got our own sort of moral compass. Our players know what we want to get out of the season. Our players work hard. With that brings a nice kind of, it's fresh, it's revitalised. The changing room is totally different than it was last season, and that brings many, many benefits. Of course, there's some negatives that you naturally, when you lose, big characters around the club. But I'm happy with how we've recruited. I'm happy with how we've moved on. And I'm happy with how things are starting to evolve, where the characters are trying to find their feet around the club in the changing room and on the pitch. And I think as games kick in and lads become confident in their own ability and show each other how well they can integrate, then I think it's going to become even stronger. So it's a little bit of a work in progress. I think I recognise that, the players recognise that, and the fans who watch through any streaming or be a get to a game at some point, I think they'll appreciate and get that too.